Dr. Whitley, Vital Family Chiropractic is my office in Houston, Texas. I've been with CBA since May of last year. Well, I did training before I ever opened my office, and so I think that that was really important for me for just like building policies, procedures, like laying a good foundation before I ever hit the ground running. So I got the award for hitting 100 patient visits a week in 6 weeks last year. So that was a bet that Ethan and I had. And so I think really, it wasn't that it made me more confident, it's just that I feel like it gave me like even more laser focused about like where my goals were, how to reach them, and how to achieve them. I'm a pretty like high driven person as it is, so that wasn't really something that I needed help with. It was more like channeling that energy to be and get where I am. Hitting 100 patient visits a week in 6 weeks was a pretty big win. We collected over 100,000 in our first 6 months and 100% cash. Because we grew so fast, so quickly, it's almost like my brain can barely even fathom like what growth looks like at this point. So it's really like being like, okay, like what's realistic goals? Like what are ultimate goals? What are like 10x goals? And like, how do I like plan for all of them? So I think with like all of the tools, like all of the really good foundations of everything and having so many good systems and organization in place, it just makes it easier to grow and easier to reach more people and serve my community. So I have one staff member, and so she she did the, I guess, distance front desk course. She also did the Chiro Manager course as well. And then she did some work in the course room whenever she came to a workshop. I mean, she's a rock star. So we were like a 2-women team, and we built 145 a week practice. So in like 7 months. So, yeah, I mean, I think without training, I definitely don't think that her confidence would have been what it was. I think the more training she got, the more clear she was on her purpose and her why and really where the office was going moving forward. Yeah, it's totally been worth it. Yeah, it's like, one of my friends had told me whenever I first opened my practice, they were like, you know, it gets real when you like have to meet your overhead and you're like, oh crap, like how am I gonna get all of this money together just to meet my overhead and pay these bills that I have to pay? And I never wanted to be in that position. And so my first call with Tani, I was like, I just need you to tell me what to do and I'll do it. Like, I'll do whatever you tell me to do, just tell me whatever I need to do so that way I don't ever have to struggle. And she did. And so week 3 we were profitable, and we've been profitable since then. And it was totally worth it because I knew exactly what I needed to do, when I needed to do it. I'm looking at bringing on a second doctor now, and so yeah, it's totally worth it.